when we come back. It's an eve of Christmas Eve tradition as we go extreme. We're going to get behind a fellow by the name of Bill Bradley, not Senator Bill Bradley. I'm talking about Dollar Bill Bradley, who is one of the most unusual, maybe extreme athletes that we've run across. And Bill, I must say, after the English Channel attempt in September, I'm sure you were glad to see 2009 go.
That's pretty fun, Vern, in that weird way.
Well, we're going to have more fun. Hang on, don't move. All right, a few years ago, it was either a wake-up call or an epiphany. But Dollar Bill Bradley has taken things to an extreme. In the span of a few years, he went from owning a chain of video rental stores to becoming one of the world's great extreme athletes. I'm talking about 130 miles through Death Valley, 100 miles while pulling a 40-pound sled through a tough tundra of Alaska's Iditarod, and also swam the 21-mile English Channel with no wetsuit. We'll get into that in a minute, but we are joined by you. And how about it, Bill? First of all, for the folks that just don't know, how in the world do you become an extreme athlete?
Well, I think you got to have issues for one thing, and you always got to keep trying to one-up yourself. See, so if you survive something, you go to the next thing, and you go one step further until you're, trying to run the world's toughest run, bike the world's toughest bike, and swim the world's toughest swim.
Can't you run like a 10K? Can't you just run like a marathon or something? Do you have to really go full throttle?
I can't even get a buzz off a marathon anymore.
Really?
Nothing, man. If I ain't going through the night, it doesn't do anything for me.
Wow.
I mean, nothing. It's just a workout.
Tell me about this race across America. We got some highlights of that.
Yeah. It's called it's called RAM, the world's toughest bike race. It's from Oceanside, California to Annapolis, Maryland, 3,000 feet.
To Maryland, like by D.C., Maryland.
Yeah.
Okay, that's 3,000 miles.
And your bike, and I was on the bike seat 17, 18 hours a day. I had 3 hours sleep for 16 and a half days.
Don't some body parts become a little raw after that?
Yeah. I had 3 different bikes with 3 different bike seats to position me differently. Then I had this lube that I would use a lot.
Well, I bet.
When in doubt, lube.
Absolutely. And then this Death Valley, I understand it's so hot, the bottom of the shoes start melting down as you're running on the asphalt.
You can't, you have to run on the white line because you can't even run on the asphalt. It is so hot. It was so hot this year that I had to drape wet ice towels over me, and even at 11 o'clock at night, it was still like 111 degrees.
In fact, and at night, 11 degrees at night, so you go from one extreme to another. 111.
Yeah, it's still really, really hot.
That's smoking.
Yeah, smoking. I mean, that one was putting me on my knees.
So it takes that for you to kind of get your fix.
Oh yeah. Let me tell you, when you go up you go up Mount Whitney at the end, that 11-mile climb, I mean, there is no better field in the world than finishing that race.
And right now you're training for something for Alaska, right? I'm
actually training for a race in northern Minnesota, around 135 miles. The temperatures can go to negative 50 degrees. It's super extreme. So I am going to Alaska ahead of time to a survival camp.
Oh, okay.
To make sure I keep my fingers and toes, because I want to. That's what they're going to teach me. But it's a 5-day sleep out. Freeze you.
Can't you just wear like electric socks or something to keep the tootsies wet? No, you can't. Oh man,
I don't know.
Anyway, we got time running down. Now you actually attempted to swim the English Channel.
Yes.
Did not quite make it. Okay. No. Talk about how grueling an experience that was. Got about 15 seconds.
It was brutal, man. I mean, I went out there, I jumped in that water. Even just getting to shore, I got nailed by a big old wave, knocked on my knees, went out. It was the roughest water I've ever been in. I survived like 4 hours, basically. Threw up everything, kept throwing up.
And even after all that, you want to go and do it again.
I'm already signed up.
You're crazy. You are. That is Bill Bradley, everybody. Thanks so much, man. Continued success.
Thanks, buddy.
All right.